Hi there. Guess what? I'm doing a second reboot, for lack of a better term. It's been a year and a half since I stopped the Gerson therapy, and it's recommended that every 6 months after you complete the therapy that you do like a 2-week tune-up and just follow the therapy for 2 weeks and see how you're doing that time. And if you have a healing reaction, that's a good thing. It just means your body's strong enough to work on things and to heal something inside. So that's a good thing. It's okay if you get a healing reaction. It's okay if you don't get a healing reaction. And it's just good to do it again. So I'm not ready to go full into the therapy today, but I'm getting started in my kitchen. I've made my carrot juice already this morning, and I'm going to be making Hippocrates soup this afternoon. I've got my oatmeal on the stove cooking, and my mental juices are really flowing because I'm thinking of making a cookbook. There's been a number of people who've requested, and I'm thinking it might be time for that. I'm thinking of doing, at least this is what's in my head, is like a month's worth of meals. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day for a month. Not that breakfast is that different, but there's a few variations we can do. And but lunch and dinner, just to give you some ideas as to how to pull a meal together. So what you would have at each meal, as well as recipes, for how to make things. And every meal might include one new recipe. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. And I'm also thinking of having it sort of in stages, because when you first start out the Gerson therapy, it's better to keep the meals simpler, because the sicker you are, the more simple your meals need to be. Your body just can't handle all those different foods at once, as well as healing. So I'm thinking the first week or two of meals in the book would be on the simpler side, and then as a person gets stronger in every way, they're more capable of making more complicated meals, as well as their body can handle more complicated meals. I will have more complicated, I don't like to use that word, but complex meals later on, like the pizza crust. It takes time and effort to pull something like that together, and it's baked and dry, so that isn't something you'd want to start out with in the beginning. That's something for after you've done some healing down the road. So I'm thinking it through. My mental juices this morning got to flowing, and I thought, I think it's time. So I'm having fun pulling myself together to do my Gerson therapy for the next 2 weeks, and thinking about you guys, and thinking about recipes, and what might be beneficial. It's going to take more than a month to pull this together, I can tell you that right now. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I think it's important, and it'd be helpful for people. It'd be like an adjunct. You could get Healing the Gerson Way by Charlotte Gerson, which tells you how to do the therapy, and then this would be all these meal plans, and a month's worth of meals to work with, as well as recipes to get you going. And I think I would do some how-tos in the beginning of how to prep your greens for juice, how to prep your carrots for juice, and I don't know, basic techniques. So let me know what you think. I'll try and keep in touch with you this week with getting the therapy going. It does, it's really hard to start it all up in one day. You really can't. It goes in stages, and I just know how to go through the stages faster now than when I first started. It took me a week when I first started to add one more thing in. So like the first week I juiced, and the next week I did something else. I don't know what it was. I don't remember. But each week it was like in stages, juices, and then the meals, and then I changed my meals first, and then I did juices, and then the enemas, and the supplements, and then the soup. Because I remember the soup was last, and I wished I'd put it in sooner. And I also wished I'd done the coffee breaks sooner too. But since I know how to do those things now, I can get them in a lot sooner. So that's it. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.